Just played that on the radio.
Keep working, White. Keep working.
Go dig it. Stop, kid. Push-ups and sit-ups. Hey, the young guys protect
Where'd you got it on? Yeah, he had 4 fouls.
Okay, check 1 2 3 1 2. Testing 1 2 JV game at halftime. Check 1 2 3 1 2. This is Ryan Briggs from Sports Radio 96.7. Okay, I think we have an acceptable volume level for the broadcast. Okay, folks, what we're going to do is we're going to disconnect now, enjoy the second half of the JV game. Mrs. Jones will plug us in around, whenever the varsity warm-ups begin. Thanks a lot, everybody. Okay, and got a text from my good friend, Mr. Dreves. So thank you for he can hear us too, so that's good. So thank you, Mr. Dreves. But enjoy the second half of the JV game, and hope you enjoy our broadcast tonight of what should be a great varsity game. Okay, I'm going to go get the coaches, Brian.
All right, I'll be here.
Okay. You just want to hang the banner in front here tonight?
Absolutely.
Thanks. We're good.
Thank you.
What grade do you teach, Meg?
I don't.
You don't.
No, Brant, my husband teaches in the school.
Oh, that's what it is.
He's in the high school.
Katie, that's what she was telling me.
Yes.
I was not listening, I guess. Or something. I was thinking she said you were an elementary teacher. I thought. The
No.
head tell them their monthly subscription's going to go up. Fred should have been on there. Is he one of those animals, man? Oh, he's facing it. Pretty good D. Offhand in the chest. Make a play. Good pass. Good pass.
I don't know about that.
Oh, you wanted him to shoot the left. Yeah, that was the right decision. I think it was. Griff, he's still got that gangliness, you know what I mean? Brett, like he's still trying to. He's really growing. He's really growing, yeah.
And he has, I don't know if it's quick as he, but like he has a quick first step.
He has a pretty good first burst.
Like he can, I feel like he'll be able to move it well in the lane.
Yeah,
A lot more.
I agree. If he works at it, he'll be good. Yeah, what's he hesitating? There you go. There you go. Good pass. Good pass, Brett.
Nice.
Are they hearing me on there? Sorry. Good hustle. If you don't have any fouls, that's a good one.
Yep, try.
Transition.
Let's go.
This game was like a struggle for a half. If I snuck in. Greenville too. I just walked in. I said, I'm going to walk in until somebody tells me, Karen. Then I said, if you want, I'll go to Arby's, have a sandwich, and go home. Let you know my phone. It's ridiculous. There's so much. Right idea. You know what? He's got to run harder too. That's that where you're like, oh, no, come hard. And maintain speed. But that's a freshman mistake. Good take, Landon. The guy that used to do this thing. What did he have? Yeah, and probably with COVID, he felt like he really needed to get better done. Good for him. Come on, crisp cuts, hard cuts. Good take, Brett. Nice pass. Come on, active hands. Brett. Pressure! He's too upright. Sit down.
Got lower your level, kid.
Good job, Jimmy. Sit down and guard. How's that? Attack, Camo, attack! Heck yeah! Nice. He looked like Griff. He looked like Griff. Looked like Braden Martin. Good take, Camo. Get it, Brett. Go get it. Push him out, Brett. He tried to get that shot. Job, Gavin. Way to play, Lutz. I'm on TV here. Take Ethan Adams. He is strong. Wait till he grows. Wait till he just figures it out.
He's been working in that way.
Keep working, White. Keep working. 1.5 hard. 1.5. Good inside. Good job, Langdon. Good. Ball fake, ball fake. There's no room. Holy mackerel. Get out because it's mercy rule.
Let's go, let's go,
Put it up, put it up! Yeah, how about the hack? Way to rebound, Camden. Way to rebound. this over the next 2 years. Just ignore him. Keep moving, White. Keep moving. Something there. Travel, block, charge. Ball fake. There you go. Nice set, White. That's all right. Nice move.
Do you happen to see any NBA highlights by chance? See what Stephen Curry?
Sometimes Brett shows me some NBA highlights, like Luka Doncic.
Steph Curry had 41 last night, and he had this shot in the left wing. He was on the hash.
He was on the hash of the NBA.
Yeah, the NBA. He tweeted cross.
That's like half court here.
He tweeted cross, step back, behind the back, stepped again, and just, and it was nothing but net. The announcer literally goes, stop. And he just makes it.
Who were they playing, Griff?
I think it was the Kings. They were playing Sacramento.
Calm down on Jimmy.
Yeah, I was thinking it was a Brett. I was thinking not to see ball.
Yeah, I was like, wow. Griff, who would you vote for MVP? Think about that when you get on it. NBA MVP. What? I'm
He's gonna say LeBron. I'm not.
It's not even close.
I'm going to vote for Anthony Davis.
He's better than everybody else.
Me neither, Karen.
Davis has been terrible this year.
But I don't
Has
really
he?
watch the NBA. I like
Well,
football.
he wasn't terrible. He wasn't terrible in the
He's
NBA.
what, 37?
The only time I like the NBA is when the Lions get when they actually play defense.
Yeah, they do. The defense definitely goes up in the playoffs.
If they actually have to play,
That's not a good team to beat the team
they
there.
play defense.
How old are you, Ken?
I'll be 54 in August, so. We remember when they really played defense.
Oh, man.
All game. Yeah. How many free throws would Jordan shoot now? I mean, just.
It's got my same crazy.
You're right. You're right.
This is the worst paper towels.
I know.
It's not paper towels, it's just great paper. Have you ever seen those TikTok videos all the time? Push it around.
That's what people with character do. They pick up after themselves. We can't get both sides. He had the left side in the middle. Oh, camera hard. I think first name's Sebastian. That's Langdon. Langdon Ferguson.
Got a nice shot.
He's one of Brett's skateboarding buddies.
He used to play hockey.
They do skateboard.
Brett thinks he's good at skateboarding.
I'm hoping they put that on like on break for the summer. Nice job, Jimmy Irene. Way to play hard, Jimmy. Way to shoot it, Langdon. Come on, finish hard, White. Finish hard. Are you going to go up the ear tomorrow, Kevin?
Talk about displacement.
Danielle said she said the video's lagging, but she can hear it. She said, I don't like the NBA. So she knows what I said. She said she can see it well.
Tell her Coach Luckley says hello, and tell Mark hello.
I haven't seen Krabby Mark.
Have a complete game instead of just trying to be one-dimensional.
188 career points. If he gets his average on the season, he'll go over 1,000 points tonight. What would that milestone mean for him and for you, having coached him the last 3 years?
Jackson, he's just an absolutely terrific kid. He comes every day to practice. He works hard. He comes during the summers and works hard, and it's starting to show. He's one of those guys that you really want to root for because he's only really 5'10", 5'11". Put him at 6 foot on the books, but no, he's one of those guys that you find a difficult time to not cheer for. It's not just big for myself in terms of it'll be the first guy that scores 1,000. Sharpsville hasn't had somebody in boys basketball score 1,000 in a while, so it's huge for the program and the school as well. They've had a couple girls score it more recently, but just having an opportunity for the younger generations to look up to somebody like that, it bodes well for the program in general.
Coach DeRisco, thanks for your time. Best of luck tonight.
All right, thank you very much.
That's Sharpsville coach Matt DeRisco. We'll have more after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
Before considering investing in a variable annuity, you may want to make sure that you're exhausting the contribution limits of your 401k, IRA, or other qualified retirement plan. In the end, variable annuities are really a value judgment. Call Dave Cashdollar or Tim Cashdollar to evaluate whether a variable annuity is right for you at 724-458-5233. Or stop in at 115 Erie Street, Grove City, PA 16127. Registered representatives offering securities through Cetera Advisor Networks, LLC, member FINRA SIPC. Dave Cashdollar also offers advisory services through Cetera Advisor Networks, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Cashdollar & Associates, LLC is not a subsidiary nor controlled by Cetera Advisor Networks.
My bank is a community ag bank. They understand agriculture, and they're local.
The first quarter is being brought to you by Sharon Regional Sports Medicine, the area's most comprehensive provider of sports medicine and sports rehab services.
And welcome back to Grove City High School. Ryan Briggs and Brian Brown with you. Aaron Bybro back in the studio. It's time for tonight's starting lineups. And the starting lineups, as always, are brought to you by Penn Ohio Roofing. Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding, roofing, siding, windows, and more. Find out more at PennOhioRC.com. First, for visiting Sharpsville, the guards are Ryan Ladovich, 6'3", senior, averaging 13 per game, and Jackson Doyle, 6-foot senior, averaging 16.4 per game, needs 12 for 1,000 in his career. Up front, James Thomas, 6'5", junior, averaging 11 per night. Zach Ramsey, 6'2", senior, averaging 4.5 per game. And the fifth starter, Max Staunch, 6'5", junior, averaging 10.4 per game. Ladovich, Doyle, Thomas, Ramsey, and Staunch. For Grove City, the Eagles, it's a different lineup tonight. The guards are Isaac Chris, 5'10", senior, averaging 1.4 per game. Dylan Stahl, 5'11", junior, averaging 9 per night. The third guard, Sam Norris, 5'9", senior, averaging 5.7 per game. Up front, Michael Brooks, 6'2", senior. Brooks averaging 18 per game. And Anthony Pereira, a 6'4", junior, averaging 1.7 per game. Chris, Stull, Norris, Brooks, and Pereira. Ben Nouse out tonight for Grove City. Luke Hostetler will play, but he will come off the bench tonight. He's been under the weather a little bit. Steven Searle, Tom Plattibors, and Todd Nealon are your officials tonight. Pereira will jump center against Staunch. The tip is corralled by Grove City. We're underway. Eagles go right to left here at home in the white jerseys, black numbers and letters, black and old gold trim. Sharpsville in the blue jerseys, white numbers and letters, white trim. 1-4 high for the Eagles. Pereira right of the circle, hands it to Brooks. Michael Brooks, 18-footer from the wing, up and good.
Yeah, that's a great start for Brooks and Grove City. First set against the man-to-man by Sharpsville, half-court trap by Grove City.
Grove City in the 1-2-2. Sharpsville brings it ahead. Blue Devils moving left to right. First possession of the night for Sharpsville. Blue Devils are 9-5 overall, 5-2 in the league. Grove City 4-2 in the league, 4-3 overall. Jackson Doyle near side. He's, of course, one of the stories tonight, perhaps. Needs 12 points for 1,000. Thomas into the high post to Staunch. Backs down, spins left, up at the left hand, no good. Pereira clears the glass for Grove City.
Although it didn't fall, inside-out play by Sharpsville.
Right side with it is Sam Norris. Norris spins right of the lane on Ramsey. Norris high off the glass, won't go. Rebound Ladovich for Sharpsville. 2-0, 1 minute gone by. Grove City leading at home. Ladovich left side to Ramsey. 3 on the way off the front of the rim, and Brooks with the rebound. Eagles across the timeline. Michael Brooks left side working on Staunch. Now Brooks will pull it out. It's essentially a 4-guard lineup for Grove City, Brian.
Yeah, absolutely, and look for them to run.
Brooks down the lane, up the left hand, and good. Michael Brooks, back-to-back hoops.
If you're Sharpsville, you cannot be happy right now. Do not let Michael Brooks get hot hand early.
Norris up top in the 1-2-2. Sharpsville gets it ahead to Staunch, and now Ladovich with it. Pulls up, high arcing 3 on the way. Good. Ladovich sticks the triple.
Yeah, and he's had the hot hand for Sharpsville. Way to respond here. 4-3 ball game and a half-court trap.
Sharpsville now in a 1-2-2 with Doyle up top. Brooks across the timeline, left corner to Chris, down low for Pereira. Off his hands and out of bounds. Pereira, 36 catches for the football team in the fall, but couldn't bring that one in.
Yeah, that was kind of a bad angle on that pass there. Tough one to handle.
Sharpsville now looking to take the lead for the first time tonight. Doyle trapped in the front court, throws it in the middle of the floor. It's loose. Ramsey fighting with Pereira. Ramsey had it, lost it. Norris comes up with it for Grove City. Norris from the right wing, he will take it in. Missed the layup. Chris the follow good.
Yeah, that shows their athleticism getting down the floor there. Nice position for Chris to get the putback in there.
6-3, 5:45 to go first quarter. Ladovich across the timeline. Finds Staunch left wing. Over to Ramsey, back to Staunch. Staunch a ball fake on the left side. Grove City settles back into the man-to-man defense. Ladovich around a screen to the left from Staunch. And Ladovich will be fouled a bump on Brooks. That's the first foul of the night. It comes at the 5:30 mark of the first quarter.
Yeah, one thing Sharpsville's doing right now against that half-court trap, they're putting the ball in some bad spots. They're just getting over half court. They're picking up their dribble and allowing now, essentially 2 guys to guard them in a sideline or a backcourt violation. So they've got to get away from that timeline.
Luke Hostetler in for Grove City, 6'2" senior. He scored 17 in the first meeting. He replaces Norris in the lineup. Staunch at the left elbow, back to the basket, moves it out to Doyle near side. Jackson Doyle pulls up, and he is fouled on a pass attempt. Thought about shooting, then changed his mind to a pass and was fouled on the pass.
Yeah, and I think the foul dictated, him to pass it instead of follow through there and try to shoot it. So back-to-back fouls here on this possession by Grove City.
That one on Dylan Stull, his first, team second. Ladovich works at the Staunch to the foul line. Staunch around a screen from Thomas, now finds Thomas. James Thomas into the lane, throws it away. Picked off by Isaac Chris. Chris across the timeline, finds Brooks on the near wing. Brooks working on Staunch. Interesting matchup there.
Oh, absolutely. A little size and some quickness.
Brooks pulls up from the left block shot, no good. Staunch with a defensive rebound. Made it a tough angle for Brooks. Back the other way, Ladovich. Ryan Ladovich around a screen from Thomas. Ladovich cut off by Pereira on the baseline. Chris knocked it loose. It will go out of bounds and it will stay Sharpsville basketball. Looked like Chris might have gotten away with a foul there.
A little bit of a foul, but again, Sharpsville's picking up the ball in some very bad spots on that court right now.
Ladovich to inbound. Standing midway between the lane and the near corner. Throws it far corner to Staunch. Step back corner 3 long. Rebound Ladovich underneath the hoop. Ladovich works it right side to Doyle. Doyle between the legs with the dribble, working on Stull. Doyle drives in. Doyle puts it up. No, but a foul, and Jackson Doyle will shoot 2 with 4:21 to go in the first quarter. Foul goes on Dylan Stull. It's Stull's second of the night.
Yeah, that's nice to see Jackson Doyle take it to the hoop like that and not avoid the contact. He had Michael Brooks coming in on him. Draw the contact so many times, so many kids avoid the contact, and you don't get the call.
Doyle sinks the first one, his first point of the night. And number 989 in his stellar career. He's 45 of 54 at the line this year, which is 83%. Pereira out, Chris out, Stull out. Grove City sends Gavin Lutz in, 6-foot freshman Landon Haggart, 6'2" junior, and Norris back in. Doyle hits the second one. Doyle 2 for 2, and Grove City's lead is trimmed to 1, 6-5. Lutz leaves it for Norris. Norris drives in, driving kick right corner. Hostetler 3 up long. Doyle weak side rebound. Here comes Sharpsville. Doyle sprinting down court with the basketball. Works it back out to Ladovich near midcourt. Ladovich left side to Ramsey. Zach Ramsey to Doyle, now far side. Ladovich, 3 good. Ryan Ladovich, his second 3, and Sharpsville has the lead 8-6.
Yeah, that young man is feeling the confidence right now in his abilities. Nice to see that open shot there.
3:46 to go, first quarter. Lutz left corner. He's trapped, gets around Ramsey, finds Hostetler near midcourt, back to Lutz along the sideline. And Lutz stepped on the sideline. Ramsey and Thomas forced the turnover.
Yeah, and both teams are putting themselves in some bad spots out there tonight, Briggsy. It's a big floor. Get the ball to the middle of the floor.
It's almost like you'd think that they were, it was mirror images, the same team playing each other.
Exactly. What not to do.
Yeah, exactly. Top of the key, Staunch with it. Staunch faces up on Haggart. High low, down low to Thomas. He'll muscle it up and in. Hung on the rim and dropped in. James Thomas.
Yeah, I think that's all night long if Sharpsville opts to go that route.
10-6 Blue Devils. 3:15 to go, first quarter. Inside to Haggart at the foul line. Kick out. Hostetler, 3 on the way. Rimmed out. Excuse me, that was Lutz, the other lefty. Wouldn't stay down. James Thomas rebound for Sharpsville. Ladovich, top of the key, gives it off to Doyle. Back to Ladovich, right side. About a 25-footer. Good
wow.
Again.
You talk about feeling it. And you know what? He has yet to hit the rim all night. It's been nothing but net.
It's a 10-0 run for Sharpsville, 13-6, 2:47 to go first quarter. Brooks left side for Grove City. Michael Brooks. Cross court to Hostetler, far corner, 3 over Ladovich. It's short. Rebound Staunch. Ahead to Doyle. Doyle down court. Kick over to Ladovich in the corner. Pull up 3 on the way. Good again!
Oh, my goodness. And I was going to say a little bit of a force there because the pass got bobbled. That young man is feeling the fire right now.
Ladovich red hot, and Grove City takes a full timeout with 2:31 to go in the first quarter. Ladovich with 12, Sharpsville leads 16-6. Back after this break on Sports Radio 96.7.
Did you know that Mancino's Driving School can give you your driver's test? That's right. Mancino's Driving School provides an approved Pennsylvania Department of Education certified driving course as well as behind-the-wheel training. Mancino's Driving School offers one-on-one, on-the-road driving lessons 7 days a week with day and evening hours. They use only certified driving instructors that have undergone extensive background investigation. For details or more information on adult training, go online to mancinosdrivingschool.com.
The first quarter is being brought to you by Sharon Regional Sports Medicine, the area's most comprehensive provider of sports medicine and sports rehab services.
2:31 to go first quarter. Sharpsville has opened up a 16-6 lead, thanks in large part to Ryan Ladovich with 4 3-pointers in the first quarter. He averages 13 per game. He's already at 12, and we have 2+ minutes to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, absolutely on fire.
Stahl left side to Chris. They checked in during the break. Near side to Brooks, and then Brooks will be fouled by Danny Henwood, who checked in for Sharpsville during the break, replacing Ramsey. Henwood called for the foul, his first, and that's the first in the ball game on Sharpsville. Ryan Briggs and Brian Brown with you tonight here at Grove City High School. Pereira in the foul circle, out to Brooks. Open three on the way, won't go. Ladovich, rebound for Sharpsville. Ladovich across the timeline to the three-point line, out to Doyle. Doyle near side to Ladovich in front of the Grove City bench. With 2 minutes to go in the quarter, Chris all over Ladovich. Thomas, right wing with it. Thomas spins with the dribble, picks it up, finds Staunch on the right side, working on Stahl. Staunch drives in. Staunch up with the right hand, glass rim, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Staunch. As he battled inside with Pereira, it will be Grove City ball. A rare defensive stop for the Eagles.
Yeah, absolutely, and they need them right now. But Sharpsville's taking one dribble and picking it up, and that's causing some problems for them. They can't do that.
Stahl approaching midcourt, cross court to Brooks right side. Now Hostetler, and back to Stahl left wing. Stahl cross court to Hostetler, right corner, three on the way, short. Rebound Ladovich for Sharpsville.
Sharpsville doing a nice job on the boards. Grove City one and done.
Ladovich up top finds Henwood, gives it off to Doyle between the circles. Right side Ladovich. Ladovich working on Chris. Whips it with the left hand over to Thomas. James Thomas drives in, gets around Pereira, puts it up, and foul called on the backside as James Thomas attacked the hoop. And if it's on Brooks, it will be his second.
Yeah,
but no, it's on Pereira. Excuse me.
That could be problematic for Grove City, to say the least.
James Thomas shooting two, line to the right. First one is up and rattles around and drops in.
One thing about James Thomas that I'm noticing already that, his average has gone up, not only points per game, but he's getting a little more aggressive offensively. He's always been kind of the grunt inside, but now he's becoming a little more offensive.
Second free throw, no good. Thomas with three, 17-6 sharp. So Brooks back the other way to the right block, up over Thomas. Good, and a foul. Michael Brooks went right at the big guy. Brooks was 6, he'll try to make it 7. And James Thomas is whistled for his first foul of the night.
Yeah, and that's what you have to do. I mean, in a lot of cases, the bigs are a step slower than the guards, and take it to them, draw that contact, keep your head up, and put it off the glass. Nice job.
Free throw by Brooks spins off the rim, no good. Brooks 79% at the line coming in. And it remains 17-8. 1 minute to go first quarter. Grove City in a 3-2 zone, Brian.
Yep, they just switched it up. Nice job coaching here.
Ladovich with it. Ladovich right-hand dribble. He'll shoot a long three. This one's off the front of the rim. And the rebound grabbed by Pereira. That was probably about 26 feet.
Yeah, that was a little deep. He's reaching for it now. Just let the game come to you.
Still driving towards the hoop and just slips out of his hands and goes out of bounds and back to Sharpsville. An unforced turnover with 41 seconds to go in the opening quarter.
And Sharpsville has a nice lead. Again, we talk about this all the time with under a minute to go. You don't need to score. Just don't let Grove City have the ball back, and it looks like Sharpsville is going to hold for the last one.
Grove City extends the zone a little bit. Chris drawing a count on Ladovich. Ladovich gives it to Henwood, 25 seconds to go. Near wing with it, Doyle, and now back out to Thomas. Grove City back to the man-to-man. Ladovich near side to Doyle, 15 seconds to go first quarter. Doyle dribbling around near midcourt. working on Hostetler. 9 seconds to go. Doyle around a screen, kick to Staunch. Steps into a left wing three, no good. Rebound tip to Pereira. Over to Brooks, 2 seconds. 1. Brooks, 3 at the horn on the way, off the back of the rim. And that is the end of the first quarter. A strong first quarter on the road for the Sharpsville Blue Devils. They have a 17-8 lead here at Grove City. Brian and I will come back with quarter number 2 after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded, just like you.
Did you know Herman's Pure Spring Water can be conveniently delivered to your home or office for free? Did you know that Herman's Water in most cases is delivered only 48 hours after being bottled? Take advantage of Herman's special introductory offer. Receive your first month cooler rental and get 2 5-gallon bottles for free. That's a $20 value with no strings attached. Herman's Water in Sharpsville since 1908. Online at hermanswater.com. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
The second quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, one of the area's most respected construction companies since 1958.
Back here at Grove City, Ladovich for Sharpsville, 3 from the right wing, no good on the opening possession of the second quarter. Michael Brooks with the rebound for Grove City. Eagles moving right to left in the white jerseys. Near corner, Sam Norris, 3, can't get it to go. Pereira, tip, no good. Haggart tried to tip in. He hits the deck, shot no good. A lot of contact inside. It will stay Grove City basketball. 7:34 to go, first half.
Yeah, I think Coach Kwolek was looking for some fouls there, but that's a rare opportunity for them to do a follow-up. Sharpsville's done a nice job on the boards all night.
Haggart right wing to Pereira. Pereira into the right corner for Brooks off a screen. Brooks against Staunch. Back to Norris left side. Grove City has Pereira, Haggart, Brooks, Chris, and Norris out there. Norris in the left corner. Norris crashes into Staunch, who will be called for the blocking foul. Max Staunch with his first, team's third. The Sharpsville 5, Staunch, Doyle, Ladovich, Thomas, and Ramsey. That's the starting 5. And now Grove City will go back to the bench. Norris out, Hostetler in at the 7:18 mark.
Yeah, you say crash. If that was a car, the airbag would have went off. I mean, that was pretty hard right there.
Haggart on the baseline, far corner. Hostetler, 3 good. Luke Hostetler hits the 3.
Yeah, and he can do that for you. He got his feet set. And all great shooters start with their footwork. Nice job. Nice follow through.
He scored 17 in the first meeting. It's his first basket of the night. Cuts the lead down to 6, 17-11. Much needed hoop for the Eagles.
Oh, absolutely. Need to defend here.
Eagles back in the 3-2 zone. Staunch left corner to Ramsey. Ramsey drives left of the lane, throws it back out towards Ladovich, but over his head. And to the scorer's table, where it nearly took out the scorekeeper, Corey J. Corbin, but Jeff Knoll, the clock operator, definitely protected him. And Grove City will get it back with 6:50 to go, and the zone seems to have changed up the tenor a little bit.
Well, one thing it's done is it's pushed the three-point shooters for Sharpsville further away, that's for sure.
Brooks with it, 1-4 high for the Eagles, over to Stull right side. Stull with it, left-hand dribble. Stull a jump pass out to Hostetler, with Ladovich draped all over him. Brooks on the left side now. Michael Brooks, left-hand dribble against Staunch. Hands it off to Stull. Stull across the lane from left to right, far corner to Chris. He'll drive the right baseline, puts it up over Thomas, no good. Staunch with the rebound for Sharpsville. Ahead to Doyle. Jackson Doyle with it. Doyle with a pair of free throws tonight. Finds Ramsey, left wing, 3, rims out. Pereira cradles the rebound for Grove City.
And you got to find Ramsey. He can shoot it from there.
13 threes on the season, nearly at number 14 there. Stull, left side to Hostetler, shovels it back out to Brooks. 6 minutes to go in the half. Sharpsville leads by 6, 17-11.
This is a mismatch out front with Brooks being guarded by Max Staunch. I'm surprised we don't see a clear out yet.
Foul away from the ball as Ramsey called for a bump on Stull. It's Ramsey's first, team fourth. Staunch at 6'5", he moves well, but Brooks is just he's a hard guy to defend no matter what.
He's hard if you have your best defensive guard on him, and so I think it's a mismatch, but Coach Kwolek has not elected to go that route yet.
I bet it's in the playbook, though.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Chris up top to Hostetler. Stull on the right wing. Stull reversal back up top to Brooks. Brooks drives down the lane. Brooks around 2 defenders. Lefty layup is good. Brooks has 8.
Yeah, and that's a perfect example of what we're talking about right there. Staunch stood straight up. You can't do that. Left-hand dribble, got on his hip and controlled him from there.
Sharpsville takes a 30-second timeout. 5:34 to go first half. Grove City has trimmed the lead to 17-13. Back with more after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
Are you worried about your finances? Are you frustrated by your credit score? The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union wants to help you attain a worry-free financial life. Grove City Area Federal Credit Union will review your credit report, go over habits to improve your score, and can even help you restructure your existing loans that might help you save big time. Refresh your credit this fall with a 5-star credit review with the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Visit them online at gcafcu.org. Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
The second quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, one of the area's most respected construction companies since 1958.
Sharpsville ball coming out of the Blue Devils timeout. Sharpsville 17, Grove City 13. Grove City back in the 3-2 zone. Doyle right side 3 on the way. Good for Jackson Doyle. Huge basket there for Sharpsville.
Yeah, absolutely, and I believe that puts him at about 7 away.
Yes. Doyle now 993 in his career. A very significant 3. Takes the lead back out to 7 with 5 minutes to go in the half. Brooks across the lane with the right hand. Tough angle, glass and good for Michael Brooks.
Yeah, but this is what we're talking about. That young man is way too quick right now, being guarded 20 feet away from the hoop. He'll go right around you.
20-15. Brooks has 10 of the 15. Doyle out to Ladovich. Grove City stays in the 3-2. Norris, Chris, Haggard up top. Pereira and Brooks on the blocks.
And this 3-2 has done a nice job.
Thomas the catch in the high post, and he's calling for the travel. I think he expected maybe some contact there, and there was none.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one of those things where, he needs to square himself up and face the hoop and, then see what he has in front of him right there. He got his footwork going before he put the ball down.
Changes for Grove City. Lutz back in. It's Lutz, Stull, Chris, Pereira, and Hostetler. No changes on the Sharpsville side. Lutz right wing with 4:26 to go in the half. Top of the key to Chris. Near wing, Hostetler. Throws a bullet up top to Stull. Chris on the right side. Down low for the back cutter, Hostetler. Up and good with the left hand. Luke Hostetler getting it done inside.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice ball movement by Grove City. Nice backdoor cut.
20-17. Eagles have cut the lead to 3. And Grove City now back into the 3-2. Ladovich right wing. Gives a ball fake lob near corner to Ramsey. Back to Ladovich. Back to Ramsey on the near side. Entry batted away by Pereira. Grabbed by Hostetler, and then Ramsey crashes into him. Ramsey's second, team 5th. It will be Grove City ball. A chance to perhaps tie with 3:58 to go in the half.
Yeah, this 3-2 zone is driving Sharpsville nuts right now, and they're not reversing the ball. They're not getting the ball to the middle. Whatever side they start their offense in, it doesn't leave that side. And you've got to make a zone move left to right, right to left, in and out. And they're not doing it right now.
They're not getting that 3-on-2 or 2-on-1 or 4-on-3.
Get in a gap, make 2 people play, and reverse the ball. Don't stand still with it.
Dylan Stull up top, near corner for Hostetler. Hostetler to Brooks on the baseline. Now working on Ladovich. Brooks on the block, up with the left hand. Circus shot, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Doyle for Sharpsville. Doyle across the timeline. Near side Ladovich gives a ball fake. Gets around Hostetler. Now forces up a baseline jumper off the side of the backboard, no good. Brooks rebound for Grove City. Michael Brooks across the timeline, working on Staunch. Kick out to Hostetler. Right corner to Chris. Back up top to Brooks. Brooks finds Stull. Stull working on Ladovich with 3:15 to go in the half. 20-17, Sharpsville leads here at Grove City. Right side over to Chris, and now back out to Dylan Stull near the midcourt line. Chris right wing with it. Reversal up top for Pereira, and now Stull on the left side. Grove City working the ball around the horn. 5-out motion, Brian?
Yeah, very, very patient right now by Grove City. And part of that's because the Sharpsville defense is standing tall now.
Low double stack for the Eagles. Stull gets to Brooks, who's at the foul line. And he'll drive in. Brooks up, 6-footer, up, good, and a foul. Michael Brooks with a dozen. He has a chance to tie the game with 2:44 to go in the half.
Yeah, we're banging the same drum here, that dribble penetration by Michael Brooks is tough to defend. He stays under control, does a nice job. He's not afraid of the contact. Grove City on a roll right now, can tie it up with 2:44 to go. before the half.
Foul is on Danny Henwood, his second, team sixth. Brooks up and dances on the rim and falls in. Michael Brooks completes the three-point play, and we are tied at 20. This is a 14-3 run for Grove City.
Yeah, and that was the shooter's roll on that foul line right there.
Ladovich, left side to Staunch, into the left corner for Doyle. Grove City stays in the 3-2. Ladovich, right side to Staunch. Back to Ladovich on the near wing. Ryan Ladovich, left-hand dribble. He scored 12 early on 4 threes. But the zone has held him and the rest of the Sharpsville offense in check.
Yeah,
and
James Thomas has to set a screen on that top of that 3-2 zone.
Thomas from the left elbow, kick out to Staunch, near corner, three, good. Max Staunch, his first points of the night.
Yeah, and much needed at a timely manner here with just over 2 minutes to go. Sharpsville 23-20.
8th 3 of the season for the 6'5 Staunch. Brooks to Chris on the right side, back to Michael Brooks, right wing. Skip near side to Norris. Norris penetrates, jump pass to Chris, who fumbles the catch, picks it up, back near side. Haggart three on the way. It's off the mark. Rebound Pereira and Staunch are tied up. It looked like Pereira was trying to perform the Heimlich maneuver on Staunch. They'll call a jump ball, and it's Grove City ball.
That's exactly what it looked like. I don't know how you can get a jump ball when you reach around the guy, but evidently you can. So Grove City underneath their own hoop. Sharpsville stays in a man-to-man.
1:40 to go in the half. Brooks to inbound, finds Pereira. They move it out to Hostetler, and now bounce pass to Brooks, who's working on Staunch. Brooks with a jab step, left-hand dribble out to Chris, and Chris will pull it back to midcourt.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Qualick's wanting a certain play to be run right now.
1-4 high. Stull over to Brooks on the right wing. Around a Chris screen. Brooks up top, now working on Henwood. Right side to Chris, and back out to Brooks.
That's a better matchup if you're Sharpsville right there.
Brooks on Henwood. Brooks gets around him, pulls up in the lane. 12-footer, no good. Brooks gets his own rebound. Second try, up and good.
Yeah, that young man's not going to be denied right now. He is carrying his Grove City team.
15 for Brooks. A minute to go in the half. Sharpsville leading 23-22. Doyle and Ladovich play catch up top. Ladovich with it on the right side. Out to Thomas up top. Whips it back to Ladovich. Long three, right wing short. Rebound Brooks. Grove City has a chance to take its first lead since it was 6-3 back in the first quarter.
Let's see what they do here, if they hold for the last one or if they go ahead and run their offensive set.
32 seconds to go in the half. Brooks with both feet in the center circle. Right side to Chris. Up top to Pereira. Pereira rips through with the basketball. Bounce pass inside for Hostetler. Pinballed around and came right back to Brooks. Brooks trapped along the sideline, and Grove City will ask for and be granted a timeout with 20 seconds to go in the half. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick timeout and come back with the first half finish on Sports Radio 96.7.
It's coming sooner than you think.
No!
You can run, but you can't hide. It's close. It's cold and flu season.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Hermitage has everything you need to stay healthy all season long, which includes offering flu shots every day. Visit the Medicine Shop Pharmacy and get your flu shot. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, East 8th Street in Hermitage.
The second quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, one of the area's most respected construction companies since 1958.
20 seconds to go in the half. Grove City with the ball. Sharpsville leading 23-22. Looks like the Eagles will go for the final shot. Brooks with it, with both feet in the center circle, working on Staunch. 8 seconds to go. Michael Brooks. Lob left side to Hostetler. Hostetler driving, and it hit his foot and went out of bounds. 3.8 seconds to go. And now Sharpsville a chance to extend its lead right before halftime.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess if you're Grove City, you could foul here.
Yeah, Grove City has 2 fouls to give. They will send in the long Josh Dreves, 6'6" junior, in for the final 3.8 seconds. Ladovich, he'll stand on the baseline, looking to get it in. Can't find anybody. He finally gets to Doyle. 3 seconds. Doyle dribbling. Shot on the way at the buzzer. Off the rim, no good. That was a really good look. Too good of a look if you're a Grove City fan.
Yeah, considering that they did have the opportunity to foul with absolutely no harm to them. but they let him dribble the basically the length of the floor and get a decent look at it. Hit the front of the rim and did not go through, but absolutely a good look.
Sharpsville has the lead, 23-22. Grove City has the momentum. We'll come back with a first half recap after this. You're listening to high school boys basketball on Sports Radio 96.7.
What's your skill set?
Nail it. Used it. I paint walls, buildings, wood, you name it.
High powered. I keep them all working on time and together.
Are you a skilled carpenter? Would you like to work for a reputable construction company in the area? Well, Warner Homes and Improvements in Mercer is hiring. Warner's offers a full-time job, paid vacation, and individual retirement accounts. You must be skilled in framing walls, ceilings, decks, window and door installation, as well as kitchen and bath installation. You must have 5 years of lead carpenter experience, a driver's license, and clean driving record. You must work well with others and be able to work alone as needed. For more information about this skilled carpenter job, contact Warner Homes and Improvements at 724-301-9337. That's 724-301-9337. Online at warnerconstruction.com or email them at info@warnerconstruction.com.
Have you scheduled an appointment yet? The QuickMed Walk-In Clinic is now open, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 to 1. QuickMed has a dedicated on-site medical team available to treat minor injuries and illnesses. It's quick, easy, and no appointment is needed. Located at 880 West Liberty Street in Hubbard, Ohio. QuickMed is part of Steward Medical Group and Sharon Regional Medical Center. Learn more at sharonregionalmedical.org.
Are you worried about your finances? Are you frustrated by your credit score? The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union wants to help you attain a worry-free financial life. Grove City Area Federal Credit Union will review your credit report, go over habits to improve your score, and can even help you restructure your existing loans that might help you save big time. Refresh your credit this fall with a 5-star credit review with the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Visit them online at gcafcu.org. Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
Did you know Herman's Pure Spring Water can be conveniently delivered to your home or office for free? Did you know that Herman's Water in most cases is delivered only 48 hours after being bottled? Take advantage of Herman's special introductory offer. Receive your first month cooler rental and get 2 5-gallon bottles for free. That's a $20 value with no strings attached. Herman's Water in Sharpsville since 1908. Online at hermanswater.com. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
Agriculture is an important part of life in our community, always has been. We support the agriculture economy in everything we do. We're the community-minded folks, so money you entrust to us goes back into the local economy, to local farms and farm families, because keeping farms on solid ground is a growing concern of everyone's. Mercer County State Bank, member FDIC, community-minded, just like you.
The Halftime Show is being brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Lock, Stock, and Barrel, a full-service deli and PA lottery location in Sharpsville, and proud sponsors of the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Play of the Game.
We're back here at Grove City High School. Winter Festival week here at Grove City, one of the traditions they've had here for a long, long time, and so the various nominees for the Winter Festival Queen and Court, and I don't know if they do a King here now or not. When I was here back in the antediluvian days, they didn't. But in any case,
what did you do with your crown? You were the king.
The only crown I ever wore came from the local fast food place. 23-22, Sharpsville and Grove City. It's been a good one. It's been I think both teams have taken turns crowning the other here tonight. Sharpsville jumped out 17-6. Grove City came roaring back in the second quarter. All in all, a pretty good first half of basketball. A bit, at times a little bit shaky here and there, but all in all, this has been, I think, maybe even a little bit more than we expected.
Well, and I think that Coach Kwolek was right that they're a little rusty, but they're getting on their track right now if you're Grove City. This is the second or third time this year that I've witnessed. I don't know if anybody can hold a lead nowadays. Sharpsville was in total control of this game. Conversely, when we had them at Greenville, Greenville was in total control of the game. I think that is, for me, is one of the biggest things to talk about is controlling the lead when you have it, controlling the clock. I know the 3-ball is so important in today's game, but so is keeping a lead. And so, I thought so many opportunities there. And the 3-2 zone adjustment by Coach Kwolek in Grove City has given Sharpsville absolute fits. They're not getting any penetration out front. They're not getting the ball to the middle. Their bigs have been pretty much taken out of the game for Sharpsville. Grove City did a nice job with that adjustment. And if you think about it, that's right when they made their run. So Michael Brooks got hot. Look for Sharpsville to maybe try to push the ball a little bit and try to get back.
Independent Living at the Lakes offers residents a carefree living lifestyle. Comfort and care for each individual's need. The staff at Lakes at Jefferson is dedicated to providing the highest level of care to each resident. The Lakes at Jefferson, a comfy, cozy community in the country, but just a short drive to town. The Lakes at Jefferson, an Embassy healthcare community, care-driven, family-oriented. Call 724-704-0039. That's 724-704-0039.
The third quarter is brought to you by Medicine Shop Pharmacy. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, caring beyond prescription.
Sharpsville ball to start the second half. Blue Devils clinging to a 23-22 lead here at Grove City. Ryan Briggs and Brian Brown with you. Aaron Biro back in the studio. Sharpsville blue jerseys, white numbers and letters, white trim. Grove City in the home whites, black numbers and letters, black and old gold trim for the Eagles. Grove City going for a season split. Thomas in the paint with it. Kick out left side to Ramsey. Grove City stays in the 3-2, Brian.
Yeah, and they're having a hard time reversing this ball again.
Doyle from the right wing. Doyle drives in, up in the paint. It is blocked by Pereira. Rebound. Dylan Stahl has it for Grove City. Finds Brooks. Grove City looking to take the lead here early in the third quarter. Eagles are on a 16-6 run. Pereira left wing with it. Pereira bounce pass for Brooks, batted away by Thomas. It is knocked out of bounds and last touched by Pereira as he and Ramsey were battling for it. Grove City turns it over.
Yeah, Sharpsville needs to find some type of motion through this zone and get the ball in and out.
Ladovich on the right side, right corner to Doyle. Doyle drives the baseline. Doyle kick out to Ramsey left side, back to Doyle in the left corner. Doyle dribbling around, throws a bullet out to Ladovich at the midcourt circle. Back to Doyle, now Ramsey open, left corner three on the way. Good, Zach Ramsey's first three of the night.
Yeah, much better movement by Sharpsville that time. It was inside off the dribble, outside, reversal. Nice three-pointer.
Norris driving kick, far corner. Chris three up, rattles out, no good. Max Staunch collects the rebound for Sharpsville.
Yeah, and that looked like that was going to hit the bottom of the net. It was right there.
Would have been Chris's first three of the year. Doyle with it. Doyle drives the lane. Kick over to Thomas on the right side. Up top to Ladovich. Ladovich right of the lane. Now into the lane. Up the right hand. Scoop no good. Gets his own rebound. Second try blocked by Pereira. Ladovich a third try. Tried to throw it off Norris, but Norris is able to catch it.
Much better movement by Sharpsville, though, in a half-court set getting to the hoop.
Brooks into the paint. Left corner for Norris. Catch and shoot. Three. Back of the rim. No good. Stahl will tip the rebound over to Brooks. Brooks will pull it back out towards midcourt. Now working on Ladovich here in the third quarter. Michael Brooks, left-hand dribble. He has 15, leading everybody tonight. Drives right of the lane, puts it up, no, but a foul. And Michael Brooks will shoot two with 5:52 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, and every time Michael Brooks touches the hand, something is good, for Grove City. Something is going their way. They've had opportunities every time they get the ball in his hands. That time, kept his composure, relaxed, reset the offense, took it to the hoop aggressively. Nice job.
Michael Brooks hits the first one. The foul was on Ladovich, his first, team first. Brooks, 16. He's 2 of 3 at the line tonight. Second free throw up and good. That one follows it also. 26-24, 17 for
Sharpsville
Brooks.
doesn't have anybody back. Sorry, Briggs. Sharpsville didn't have anybody back. They were lucky to get that ball in bounds.
Ladovich in the front court. Grove City in the 3-2. Chris, Stahl, and Norris up top. Pereira and Brooks on the back line. Left side, Ladovich will hand it off to Doyle. Jackson Doyle working against Chris. Now bounce pass to Ladovich in the right corner. Ladovich in the high post to Thomas, the right elbow. Knocked away, stolen by Chris. Chris dribbling through traffic, gets it back to Brooks, and here come the Eagles, a chance to tie or take the lead with 5:20 to go in the third. Stahl near side to Norris. Norse for cutting Brooks on the right block, puts it up, swatted out of bounds by Ladovich.
Well, he come out of nowhere, Briggsy. He came from the weak side there. The play was already in front of him, but he come from the backside, did a nice job defensively.
Looked like a volleyball kill.
Yeah, he was up there.
Brooks to inbound. Near side to Pereira. Right side, Chris. And now back to Brooks off a screen. Brooks, right to left, across the lane. Kick out left corner. Norris, 3 good. Sam Norris gives Grove City the lead.
Yeah, see, that ball movement right there is what Sharpsville is not doing on their side. Took the ball to the middle, made 2 people play him, kicked it opposite.
Ladovich inside the Thomas from the right block. High off the glass. It rattles around in the cylinder and pops out, but James Thomas will shoot 2 with 4:53 to go. Foul will go on Pereira, his second, and the team's first in the second half. James Thomas, a chance to tie and perhaps put Sharpsville ahead.
We knew this was going to be a tight ball game all night long, and it has not disappointed.
Thomas sinks the first one, 4th point of the night for James. He's 2 of 3 at the line this evening. What a big game he had Saturday night against Kennedy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Second free throw on the way, and good for Thomas. He had 23 last Saturday night. He has 5 tonight, and that 5th point of the night has put Sharpsville back ahead, 28-27. Norris, left side to Pereira, finds Chris. Isaac Chris back over to Norris, far side. Sharpsville in the man-to-man. Sam Norris, right-hand dribble. Near side to Stull. Stull drives in. Stull up with the right hand. High off the glass and good. Dylan Stull's first points of the night.
Yeah, beautiful move off the dribble there, high off the glass.
29-28. Grove City inches back ahead with 4:22 to go, third period. Ramsey left corner to Doyle. Catch and shoot. 3 up. Good.
Wow, that was deep. He's starting to feel it right now.
Jackson Doyle's second 3 of the game. He has 8, 996 in his career. 31-29 Devils. Pereira at the right elbow, facing up. Pereira picks up the dribble now, looking. Gives it off to Brooks. Brooks lob to Stull. Stull drives in, finds Pereira right of the lane. Kick out. Norris, 3 for the lead. It's good.
Wow. Nice shot. You know, that's how quick this game can go with that 3 ball.
Sam Norris, a pair of 3s in the third quarter, 32-31. Ramsey pulls up on the baseline, 18-footer no. Rebound Dylan Stull for Grove City. Stull across the timeline. Fires it left corner to Norris. Norris to the left wing, guarded by Ramsey.
Big possession right here for Grove City.
Stull with it. Stull was in some early foul trouble. You can certainly see what he means to this team, Brian.
Oh, absolutely. Does a nice job.
Stull will drive all the way the lane. Parts open. Stull with 4.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. I mean, things just completely stopped for Sharpsville.
It's like everybody stopped and Stull kept playing.
Absolutely. He didn't stall.
34-31. Thomas down the lane. Thomas puts it up. No. He gets fouled by Pereira, who gets his money's worth. And James Thomas back to the line.
Sharpsville needs more of that. They have a size advantage in there. They're physical inside. James Thomas is a physical kid. He can play in there, staunch, more of an offensive threat. They got to get that ball inside.
Foul on Pereira, his 3rd. Team second. Grove City without Ben Nouse tonight. So he would have been one of the starters up front, so a smaller lineup overall for Grove City. Pereira out, Landon Haggart back in. Hostetler in for Grove City also as Isaac Chris checks out. Thomas's first freebie no good. Remains 34-31 with 3:06 to go in the third quarter.
And let's see what Hostetler's impact is. You know, he made a huge impact in that first half. See what he does here with 3:06 to go in the third quarter.
James Thomas, the 6'5 junior, averaging 11 points per game on the season, 11.3 to be precise. Second one is good for James Thomas, 4 of 6 at the line tonight, and he has a half dozen.
Looks like Sharpsville's going to drop back and pick him up a little bit of a half-court trap, maybe. Nope, man-to-man.
Brooks will give it off to Stull. Stull working on Doyle. Stull near side to Hostetler. And back to Stull in the right corner. Bounce pass to Brooks on the block. Brooks pumps, now fadeaway jumper. Good, and a foul. Yeah. Michael Brooks got the defender in the air.
That's exactly it, Briggsy. He got him up in the air, and he drew the contact. You know, that's important to say that. You know, because they're up in the air. When they're up there, they're vulnerable. Take advantage of it. Did a nice job. Very under control move.
Ladovich picks up the foul, his second, team's second. Michael Brooks, line to the right, up and good. He completes a 3-point play. And Michael Brooks has 20 tonight, 37-32. Grove City with its largest lead of the night. 2:40 to go, third quarter. Doyle left quarter to Ramsey. Works it inside, flashing open, a Staunch layup, good for Max Staunch.
Yeah, absolutely. That zone is wide open. They're putting 3 people above the foul line. That middle is open.
37-34, 2:25 to go third quarter. Dylan Stahl with it. Now Sharpsville 2-3 zone, Brian?
Yes, a little extended. They're out there.
Hostetler right wing. Near corner to Norris. Entry batted away, loose. Haggart fighting for it. It's inadvertently kicked out of there. Comes back out to Hostetler. Reversal left side to Brooks. Brooks pulls up 15-footer on the way short. Rebound Ladovich flies in for Sharpsville. And then a foul will be called on Haggart. Or was no. Haggart was just, he had a foot on the baseline when he was trying to grab it. So
no foul?
Correct, no foul. Thought there might be at first, but referee Steven Searle right there just pointed Sharpsville ball. So Hostetler out for Grove City. Chris back in as Coach Kolick goes defense-offense with a substitution. Entry for Thomas, kicked by Chris. It will stay Sharpsville ball. 1:55 to go third quarter. 37-34. And now referee Tom Plattibors is sending Michael Brooks off the floor. Is it due to blood?
No, he didn't have his jersey tucked in. They're making him tuck his jersey in. Yeah.
That's well, it's a rather pedantic decision there, but Brooks gets an unexpected breather with 1:55 to go in the third quarter.
Ain't going to be there very long.
Doyle into Staunch right of lane. It's knocked away loose and dug out by Dylan Stull. Lutz replaced Brooks in the lineup, by the way, Gavin Lutz. Stull inside the three-point line. He gets fouled by Ladovich. And for Ladovich, that's his third foul all here in the third quarter.
Yeah, and he has to be careful here. I think Coach is certainly going to roll the dice with him and leave him in there. He's got good basketball IQ. He knows where he's at right now.
Brooks in with his garments all sufficiently prepared. 1:43 to go third quarter. It's 37-34. Grove City with the lead and the ball here at home. Now Sharpsville 1-3-1 for the first time tonight. Or is it?
They've been disguising that front.
Left side, Stahl, 3, up good. He was not fooled by the zone.
No, and it doesn't matter. Once you get it by that first wave at the foul line, if you don't react to that, you're leaving them wide open out there.
40-34, Grove City up 6, 1:18 to go third. Doyle left wing, long 3, good. Jackson Doyle with 11, 999 in his career. And more importantly, or as importantly, cuts the lead to 3.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. He's not worried about the 1,000 points right now. He wants to win this ball game.
1:03 to go in the third. Stahl right side out to Brooks. Haggart left side, skip right side to Brooks. Brooks driving, pulls up. Now cross court to Haggart left side. Onto the far block to Chris. Chris back to Haggart, two-man game. Haggart drives in and a foul. Doyle went for the steal, but was a little bit too physical in doing so. We'll have a foul with 46 seconds to go in the third. And the foul is on whom? Signaled 5, but there's no number 5 tonight for Sharpsville. And it's on Doyle. His first, team fourth.
46 seconds to go and a 3-point lead.
Stull on the baseline finds Brooks. Michael Brooks with it, drives to the right block. Brooks up over Thomas, no good. Rebound James Thomas for Sharpsville. Outlet hit Ladovich in the hands, couldn't handle it. Goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Grove City ball. Ladovich tried to save it, but had a foot on the baseline. And Grove City, the defense, did not give up on the play.
No, and I think that was going to be Sharpsville ball if he just would have initially let that go out. But again, they got a better view than what we do down here, or up here rather. But Grove City going to get it back.
Hostetler catch and shoot 3 on the set play, no good. Doyle rebound. Doyle on a run out, 30 seconds to go. Doyle down the lane, he'll put it up and in. There's 1,000 for Jackson Doyle. So Jackson Doyle, 1,001 with 28 seconds to go in the third quarter. A tremendous milestone for a terrific, terrific player. We heard Coach DeRisco in the pregame talk about Jackson Doyle and how easy it is to root for him.
Yeah.
And Doyle gets 1,000 points. Cuts the lead to 1 also. It's a big basket in terms of the flow of the game, too.
Well, yeah, it's a bonus on a bonus if you're Sharpsville there, especially if you're Jackson Doyle. And, nice sportsmanship as Coach Qualick comes over here because, he was at Sharpsville many years ago. And not many years ago, just about 3 years ago. And so, nice to see that sportsmanship as well, but could not have happened to a better kid. I've enjoyed watching him over the years. I thought he was one of the better playmakers last year. Congratulations to Jackson Doyle.
He has 11 tonight, 13 tonight now, 1,001 for his career. Grove City leading 40-39 with 25 seconds to go in the third.
And he gets that off his back the rest of the night.
Stahl with it for Grove City, working on Doyle. Stahl left-hand dribble. Stahl throws a bullet near side to Brooks, 13 seconds to go. Michael Brooks left-hand dribble, working on Staunch. Out near midcourt, 8 seconds to go. Brooks around a screen from Haggart. Pick and roll inside. Haggart flashes open. Layup is good for Landon Haggart.
Nice job by Michael Brooks there.
Ladovich, long heave at the horn is short, and that is the end of the third quarter. Grove City has the lead, 42-39. We'll come back with what should be an outstanding fourth quarter of basketball after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
It's coming sooner than you think.
No!
You can run, but you can't hide. It's close. It's cold and flu season.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Hermitage has everything you need to stay healthy all season long, which includes offering flu shots every day. Visit the Medicine Shop Pharmacy and get your flu shot. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, East 8th Street in Hermitage.
Okay. Roof mean to you?
It means that I don't get rained on when I'm inside.
It means I can play my music loud and the neighbors can't hear it.
It allows my family to safely shelter in place.
It means that we can be protected from outside germs.
It's where we can dance through the quarantine. To me, a roof means a home.
The Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group can help keep your family safe now more than ever. Go to PennOhioRC.com to start your installation today.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. Flynn's will get you in right now.
Fourth quarter getting underway. Grove City with the ball, moving left to right, leading 42-39. Haggart left side. Up top to Stull in the near wing now to Brooks. Grove City in the home whites, black numbers and letters, black and old gold trim for cutting Hostetler down the lane. Shot no good. Ramsey got a piece of it. Ladovich rebound. Ladovich down court. Ladovich scoop from the right block off the mark. No good. Rebound Brooks, and it's knocked away by Thomas. Ramsey has it. Finds Staunch back to Doyle. Right corner Ladovich with it. Ladovich is pushed by Stull with 7:27 to go. That's Dylan Stull's third, team third, and it will be Sharpsville ball on the baseline.
Looks like Grove City's going to stay in a man-to-man out of bounds.
Baseline, the lob into Staunch. Can't get it to go from point-blank range. Spun off the back of the rim, and Brooks clears the glass for Grove City.
Yeah, he faded by that shot instead of going straight up.
42-39, Grove City playing for the first time in 2 weeks. Sharpsville playing for the fifth time since last Friday. You wonder how much fatigue will factor in. It really hasn't so far.
Yeah, we got a ball game.
Grove City's a little deeper in terms of bench usage, both generally and tonight.
And they've used it all night long very effectively.
Stahl left side with it for the Eagles. Dylan Stahl, right-hand dribble. Finds Norris on the near wing. Guarded by Staunch. Sharpsville in the man-to-man. Sam Norris, right side, gives a ball fake. Now drives up and good with the right hand for Sam Norris. Norris 8 all in the second half.
Yeah, nice move by Norris there. Nice dribble drive.
6:33 to go. It's 44-39 Grove City. Eagles up 5. Right side Ladovich into the high post for Thomas. Thomas down the lane, and he's called for the double dribble.
Yeah, he literally picked that up in his right hand and put it in his left hand after he dribbled it once.
He had an open lane, but he probably saw it and was so excited.
I think he was shocked that it was that wide open, quite honestly.
Grove City with Chris, Haggart, Pereira, Norris, and Stahl out there. Sharpsville has its starting 5 out there tonight. For Ramsey, Staunch, Thomas, Doyle, and Ladovich. Dylan Stahl between the legs with the dribble back near midcourt. Doyle pestering him out there. Haggart on the right side. Haggart hands it to Norris near corner.
Grove City becoming more and more patient by possessions.
Isaac Chris on the near wing. Chris drives around Ramsey. Chris puts it up. Glass, no good. Rebound. Ladovich has it for Sharpsville on a run out. He'll lead the break. Ladovich to the line, to the lane. Up, no, but a foul, and Ryan Ladovich goes to the line with 5:48 to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, good job drawing the contact there. Get to the foul line, make them pay for it right now. We're getting down to crunch time in terms of possessions, so every possession here the last 5:48 is going to be big.
Fouls on Norris, his first, team fourth. Ladovich, first free throw, short. He scored 12 points in the first quarter on 4 threes. He has not scored since. Henwood in, Thomas out for Sharpsville.
And 4 of those threes, I think 3 of them were within probably about 2.5 minutes of each other.
He helped Sharpsville jump out to a 17-6 lead. Ladovich, 34 of 50 at the line this year, 68%. Second one is good. 13th point for Ladovich, and that cuts the lead to 4 at 44-40. Stull across the timeline with it. Stull finds Norris. Norris right side. Give and go back to Chris. Chris, on the right block. No good. Second try for Chris. Up and in for Isaac Chris.
Wow, nice job. He was the only Grove City player inside the paint. Everybody else at the three-point line took care of his own business.
Henwood at the right elbow. Kick out. Staunch. 3 on the way. Good. Max Staunch. His second triple of the night. That cuts the lead in half.
And we have a 30-second timeout by Sharpsville. That is a huge bucket.
5:20 to go in regulation. Grove City and Sharpsville in a good one. Grove City leads 46-43. Back with more from Grove City High School on Sports Radio 96.7.
Reinhardt's Insurance.
To go in the fourth quarter. It's 46-43 Grove City. Each team has 3 timeouts left. Each team 4 fouls in the second half. Possession arrow belongs to Sharpsville. Foul trouble, Pereira and Stull 3 for Grove City. Ladovich 3 for Sharpsville.
Nothing really to worry about right now. And it's been a pretty clean game the entire night, so I expect it to finish that way.
Michael Brooks on the left wing with it. Brooks with 20 points. Kicks it over to Norris, left side. Norris, crossover dribble. Now Norris penetrates, gets around Ramsey. Norris up with the right hand and good. Norris with 10 in the second half.
Yeah, that's his signature move, evidently. That little fake and then step through. Did a nice job there.
48-43, lead back to 5, and the Eagles remain in the 3-2 zone. Ladovich to Staunch down the lane. Staunch lost it, got it back. Finds Ladovich, and now Henwood at the left block. Over to Ramsey, kick out to Ladovich, left side. Reverse it over to Doyle on the right side. Doyle pull up, right wing 3, good. Jackson Doyle working on the next 1,000.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And you know, that weighs on you too when you come in. I don't care what anybody says. If you know you're 12 points away, look for him to go off now.
He has 16. Brooks to the right block. He'll put it off the glass and good. Michael Brooks has 22. That's his first points in the fourth quarter. 4:18 to go. 4-point Grove City lead, 50-46. Ladovich with it. Ladovich working on Hostetler. Ladovich moves it out to Ramsey, up top to Doyle. Doyle around Chris. Doyle down the lane, up with the right hand. High off the glass, no good. Rebound Ladovich. Ladovich from the near block. Jumper good for Ryan Ladovich, his first field goal of the second half.
Yeah, let's see if Sharpsville tries to pick up and get out in transition here.
3:53 to go. Grove City's lead is 2 at 50-48. Brooks, crossover dribble on Doyle. Brooks goes between 2 defenders. High off the glass and good. Michael Brooks with 2 dozen.
Wow, totally in control out there. He's got the inside game. He's got the outside game. Really bringing it for Grove City tonight.
Eagles take a full timeout. We'll take it also with 3:43 left in regulation. 52-48. Grove City leads Sharpsville on Sports Radio 96.7.
What's your skill set?
Nail it. Used it. I paint walls, buildings, wood, you name it.
I power it. I keep them all working on time and together.
Are you a skilled carpenter? Would you like to work for a reputable construction company in the area? Well, Warner Homes and Improvements in Mercer is hiring. Warner's offers a full-time job, paid vacation, and individual retirement accounts. You must be skilled in framing walls, ceilings, decks, window and door installation, as well as kitchen and bath installation. You must have 5 years of lead carpenter experience, a driver's license, and clean driving record. You must work well with others and be able to work alone as needed. For more information about this skilled carpenter job, contact Warner Homes and Improvements at 724-301-9337. That's 724-301-9337. Online at warnerconstruction.com or email them at info@warnerconstruction.com.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. Flynn's will get you in right now.
Sharpsville ball coming out of the Grove City timeout. They find Doyle left corner three. Good for Jackson Doyle. His fifth three of the night. The lead is back down to one.
Yeah, these possessions are going to be critical. We talked about it earlier.
Michael Brooks from the left wing to the left block. Kick out near corner. Hostetler three up. It's long rebound. Jackson Doyle with it. Doyle triple teamed in the backcourt. He is tied up. He goes down. Brooks goes down. The arrow belongs to Sharpsville. So with 3:03 left in regulation, Sharpsville has a chance to retake the lead.
Let's see what Grove City elects to do defensively. Out of that timeout, they come up in a three-quarter court pressure. Looks like they're going to drop back into that 3-2 zone.
Ladovich, Doyle, Henwood, Ramsey, and Staunch on the court for the Blue Devils. Ladovich up top. Works it right side to Staunch. Three for the lead. Up. Got it.
Wow. What a shot at a timely manner.
11 for Max Staunch. His third three of the night. And Sharpsville leads again, 54-52. Brooks with it for Grove City. Brooks, Stahl, Norris, Pereira, Chris. Near corner, Stahl with it, drives the baseline. Pass is tipped out of bounds by Staunch. It will stay Grove City ball. Staunch got a piece of it, hit the baseline, then went back in the court of play, but it's a dead ball. Stahl to inbound. Stahl throws it back towards the backcourt. Norris will track it down in the lane. 2:30 to go in regulation. Each team still has two fouls to give. Norris whips it left corner to Chris. To Stahl, three for the lead. Up, back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Henwood collects it for Sharpsville.
Big possession here for Sharpsville.
Henwood will bring it ahead and find Ladovich. Ladovich, left-hand dribble behind the back dribble. Right of the lane, kicks it out to Staunch. Another three up, this one's short. Rebound grab by Stahl. Gives it off to Brooks. Steaming down court. Brooks to the foul line, kick out near corner. Norris, three on the way, rims out. Henwood rebound for Sharpsville. Henwood tied up but fouled first. Michael Brooks wanted a jump ball, but there was a foul first. Brooks and Norris were both there, and it will go on Michael Brooks. His second, team fifth. With 1:56 left in regulation. 54-52 Sharpsville.
Getting physical and getting down to the end of it here. A little over 1:50 to go.
Half-court trap. Ladovich finds Henwood up top. To Doyle left side. His three up. Got it!
Yeah. You know, Briggsy, I thought he would come alive once that 1,000-point was in the books, and he certainly has.
It's a 9-0 run for Sharpsville. Doyle a three, Staunch a three, Doyle a three. And 1:39 left, and Sharpsville has a 5-point lead. And Grove City will take a timeout, a full timeout with 1:39 to go. That will leave the Eagles with one timeout remaining. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll come back with more from Grove City High School on Sports Radio 96.7.
It's coming sooner than you think.
No!
You can run, but you can't hide. It's close. It's cold and flu season.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Hermitage has everything you need to stay healthy all season long, which includes offering flu shots every day. Visit the Medicine Shop Pharmacy and get your flu shot. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, East 8th Street in Hermitage.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. Flynn's will get you in right now.
1:39 to go in regulation. Grove City had a 4-point lead just a few moments ago. It's now a 5-point deficit thanks to back-to-back threes by Sharpsville.
Yeah, I mean, timing is everything. And you know, again, in this world of three ball, leads don't stick around long.
Dylan Stahl left wing, over to Norris. Sam Norris, right-hand dribble off to Brooks. Michael Brooks, left-hand dribble, skip near side to Hostetler. Hostetler with it. Hostetler to the block. Up on the left hand, no. Rebound, Haggard. And then it slips out of his hands, and it will be Sharpsville ball with 1:22 left in regulation.
Yeah, nice rebound by Landon Haggard. He just kind of ran out of room, and Grove City's coming up full court man-to-man.
Doyle looking to get it in. Doyle looking into Ladovich, who is fouled immediately by Haggard. That is Haggard's first, team sixth. So it is the final non-shooting foul of the evening. Grove City will bring Chris in, Hostetler out, and Henwood will inbound. Sharpsville overall pretty decent free throw shooting team. Henwood looking to get it in. Henwood looking, still looking, can't get it in. Wow. And the Blue Devils will have to take a timeout. They had 3 left. It'll still leave them with 2. This is a full timeout, 1:22 to go. We'll take a 30-second break and come back with more after this. Sharpsville leads 57-52 on Sports Radio 96.7.
Where can you find a world of financial services that supports our local community right here at home? Where you can take advantage of the latest checking, savings, and investment plans, competitive loan rates, and electronic banking. Where in the world can you find this kind of service? You know where. Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Community-minded, just like you.
Just like you.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. Flynn's will get you in right now.
Sharpsville quickly inbounds the basketball, and Zach Ramsey is fouled by Michael Brooks. It is Brooks' 3rd, team 7th, and Zach Ramsey will head to the free throw off to the left. He'll shoot a 1-and-1. Ramsey this year is 7 of 10 at the line. 1:19 to go. Sharpsville 57, Grove City 52. Ramsey up, good. 58-52, Ramsey's 4th point of the night.
Well, this is where you win and lose ball games right now with the clock not running. Make your free throws and seal the deal.
Line to the left. Ramsey up, good again. 59-52. This is an 11-0 run by Sharpsville.
And it could not have come at a better time if you're rooting for the Blue Devils out there.
Brooks across the timeline. Grove City needs a hoop of some sort. Brooks dribbles it off his foot. It's loose. Scramble for it. And a jump ball will be called. Arrow belongs to Grove City. Head coach Matt DeRisco put his thumbs in the air calling for a jump ball, and I think he might have thought he still had the arrow. But it will stay Grove City ball with 1:07 to go.
He does now. He's got the arrow now.
He does.
So.
And Matt does a little bit of officiating on the side, too. So.
Yeah. I don't know any coach that doesn't.
Hostetler near corner with it, with 1:04 to go. Reversal out to Norris. Grove City down 7. Haggart left wing, out to Stull. Under a minute to go. Grove City down 7. Stull will drive in, put it up, and good for Dylan Stull.
Big hoop right there. Sharpsville run the baseline here, get the ball in bounds.
Henwood looking to get it in, gets it into Ladovich, and Ladovich fouled immediately with 46 seconds to go. That'll be the 8th foul in the half.
If that's on Brooks, that's his 4th.
And they called it on Hostetler, which it could have gone on either of them. It's certainly a break for Grove City, as it's Hostetler's 1st. Ladovich will shoot a 1-and-1. Ladovich with 15 points tonight, 1 of 2 at the line. 69% at the line this year, and he hits the 1st one.
Yeah, this young man's played a heck of a ball game. Really carried his team early on. See if he can knock the 2nd one down.
Currently a 6-point game, 60-54. Line to the left, up, good, 61-54. Ladovich hits 2 in a row. Brooks, lob, it's picked off by Henwood in the backcourt. To Staunch, and now Ladovich in the backcourt with 37 seconds to go. Hostetler will foul him. And it is becoming a little bit more apparent that Sharpsville's going to, much like they did 1 week ago, pull one out on the road in league play.
Again, though, in this day and age of the 3-ball, I would agree with you on most cases, but let's say they're in the driver's seat. If they want it right now, they can own this win.
Ladovich misses the front end, and then a foul on the rebound as Ladovich crashed into the defensive player. For Ladovich, it's his 4th, but it's the team's 5th, so not a shooting situation. 36 seconds left.
If you're Grove City, it's a must possession for you. You don't need the 3, but you need to put something on the board right now.
36 seconds to go. Eagles down 7. Jimmy Irani in for the first time for the Eagles. Brooks across the timeline against the 1-2-2. Brooks driving kick near corner. Norris is open. 3 on the way. Good for Sam Norris.
There it is. And just like that, a timeout by Grove City. Look for them to set something up full court here or foul immediately.
It's Grove City's final timeout of regulation. It cuts it to 4. 61-57. We'll keep it right here. The game reset Sharpsville shooting 2 the rest of the night, which is certainly significant.
Oh, absolutely. But and they're going to get there, because I'm going to tell you right now, Grove City's going to come up with a full court pressure. They're going to probably switch on all the screens. If the ball does come in after, potential 5 count, they're going to foul immediately. So right now, Coach Kwolek's talking about who they want to put at that foul line that's on the floor for Sharpsville.
Grove City out of timeouts. Sharpsville has 2. Sharpsville also has a foul to give and the possession arrow.
And that's key as well, because right now Coach Kwolek cannot stop this game the rest of the way, so that's huge.
61-57, Sharpsville leads. Henwood will inbound. He can run the baseline.
Now, Sharpsville's had some trouble getting the ball in bounds here. See if Henwood runs that baseline. A lot of times they forget about that. Use that.
Henwood will glide to his right. Now back to his left, looking, finds Staunch in the paint. Staunch with it, gives it off to Doyle. Doyle dribbling around. Doyle lost it out of bounds. It's Grove City ball.
And again, you put yourself in them bad spots on the court, which is the corners. That's exactly what happened right now to Jackson Doyle. Grove City's ball. They still have life.
Norris and Hostetler in. 19.6 left.
Now,
Brooks will inbound.
Again, you don't need a 3 yet.
Into Stull, back to Brooks. Michael Brooks with it. Brooks, right of the lane. Brooks into the paint, kick out. Sam Norris, 3 on the way. Rims out, no good. Rebound, Ladovich has it, gets tackled. And what do we have? A travel is called. 8.8 left. It's Grove City ball, but what becomes problematic now is the clock will continue to run on a made hoop.
Yeah, absolutely. And then literally Sharpsville can just stand still.
Before that, Sharpsville will take a timeout. The bench is arguing for a jump ball or something. Anything other than a travel.
And I think you're right, Briggsy. For the most part here with 8.8 seconds to go, if Grove City does put it in, Sharpsville's going to have that look with 5 seconds to go, taking it out somewhere in that range. So it's Sharpsville still very much in the driver's seat here.
8.8 seconds left. 61-57. Sharpsville with the lead. Grove City led by 5 early in the fourth, 44-39. The Eagles had a 52-48 lead, but since then a 13-5 run. Jackson Doyle 3 threes in the fourth quarter. Max Staunch a pair of threes in the fourth, helping key what would be another big comeback win on the road for Sharpsville in league play. Kind of in the, it's like they're running the 400 hurdles. They have one more turn and one more hurdle to go.
Yeah, absolutely. And, Sharpsville's been on a roll lately, doing a nice job. But I got to tell you something right now that Grove City and Sharpsville put on a display tonight. This has been a really, really good high school basketball game. We know coming in there's going to be a winner and there's a loser, but I don't know if you can call anybody a loser tonight. This has been a heck of a ball
I know
game.
2 winners are, you and me.
That's right, absolutely. Best seats around right here.
Thomas will guard the inbound. Stull gets it inside for Brooks. It's knocked away, and it goes out of bounds. It will be Sharpsville ball, as it ended up on Brooks' stomach as he was laying on his back out of bounds with 6.8 to go.
Now they're pinned in that corner again, and Sharpsville's had some difficulty there, and they're on the spot. Henwood is not going to be able to move the spot.
6.8 to go. Henwood gets it into Staunch. Staunch is fouled by Landon Haggart. That's Haggart's second, team 10th. Max Staunch with 11 points tonight goes to the line for the first time tonight.
Yeah, literally, obviously you want the points out of Staunch right now, but literally this game is going to go Sharpsville's way here as Jackson Doyle's doing a nice job pushing his teammates away from the foul line here, going to bring everybody back under their own hoop.
Staunch line to left, first one is good. 12 for Staunch, 62-57. Thomas out, Ramsey in. Staunch, second one, good, 63-57. Grove City rolls it into Brooks. Brooks at midcourt, 4 seconds to go. Brooks, 3, it's a 2 at the top of the key, it's good. The ball game is over, Sharpsville wins it. Sharpsville rallies for a 63-59 victory tonight here at Grove City. The Devils go to 6-2 in league play, keeping the pressure on Franklin in the race for the top 3A spot. Great high school basketball game tonight.
You couldn't ask for anything more. I talk about it all the time that in this day and age, you don't hold a lead very long. And it becomes one of them things, who's going to get the hot hand at the right time.